Hi. Hello, everyone. I need to push this down so. Listen to me. Okay, sorry, it's that little fan. It's like blowing in my mouth. Gross. I love you guys. Welcome back to your boy, the Sean Davy Way Show. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. What is that? Oh, never mind. It's outside. Okay, I was gonna say, is that music? Copyright. Copyright. Hello, everyone. Yes. Next says, how was your Juneteenth celebration? It was so much fun until a big brawl like broke out. It was so much fun until a big brawl ensued. It was like six girls, and they wore each other out. Like the ambulance came. It was crazy. I said, y'all, it's Juneteenth. No. I said, y'all can't do this tomorrow. Y'all can't do this tomorrow. Like, y'all had oh girl. Oh girl. What's with the Boy George hat? Your dad likes when I hold it. When I what he likes your father likes when I go like this. Correct. Right before I like digest your siblings. You know the people that you would like call like brother and sister. You can't do that because they're inside of me. Yeah. He likes this. So tell your dad to spice it up. I don't know. Tell me to put on like a fitted hat or a fitted cap. I don't know, Dad, a bucket hat, something like that. I don't ask your dad. That's why he left your mom. She won't wear it. So I'm here flip. So yes. So y'all please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Ooh girl. Actually does. That was cute though. It actually does. I just have hair. I don't have alopecia. Correct. So yeah, so y'all. Netta is upset with me. Ooh, Netta, man, I'm cute. Ooh, Netta, I'm all over TikTok. I did one live over there. Correct. Shout out to TikTok and all of the people that have been sharing this yesterday. Kai Simmons says, did Joe call you a punk yesterday? I don't know. He said Sean's way? Song's way? Who is that? I don't know who the that is. So yeah, my name is Sean Davy Way. So I don't know nothing about no Song's way. I don't know. I don't know. Correct. Marquita, imagine somebody calling me a sissy that wears a dress. Imagine. Imagine having nails on, calling somebody a sissy. I'm a dude. Not a dude, bitch. So, yeah, I'm a dude. I'm a dude. Like I said, he called you sassy. Imagine calling somebody sassy with nails on. That's hilarious. What? Shaggy? Like, I guess. Because you're too gay to function. Yeah, you so gay. It's all in your list. It's all in your list. You that gay. So it's just like, yeah, I am not worried about what a bat out of a swamp got to say about me. Because I'm cute all over TikTok. What are you talking about? I was like, oh, I look great. I said, no, I shouldn't have just threw on that damn shirt after I got out the shower. So I should just threw on that shirt. I'm like, oh, that's gross. Somebody could have told me hello. But other than that, I look wonderful. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is amazing. This is amazing. Correct. I guess I'm very so much zesty. You wouldn't be here if I wasn't. There are plenty of straight people alive right now, but you're here. So yeah, clearly being heterosexual is like overrated on social media. So yeah, I'm gay as like absolutely. If it's gonna get people to hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Absolutely. I'm correct. So get it, I'm sleeping with your dad. So yeah, hair flip. So y'all, Netta went live yesterday ugly and decided to respond to the interview that I did over here with his ex mod, Maine. Now look at here, Joe nigga. No one asked you to respond to a god darn thing. Yeah, wasn't nobody looking for you, ho. We know where the zoo at. Yeah, we weren't looking for you. Yeah, I don't like you. And you know that. What you're gonna do about it is nothing. That's it. Boom. So yeah. We didn't need a response from you because you're a liar. Yeah, we don't ask no liars no questions. Yeah, we don't have any questions for your lying ass. I was like, yeah, you can't clear up anything as a liar. Weird. Just like, of course, everything Maine said to you was going to be a lie. Everything you respond to, what he said, we're going to view a lie. Again, you're not a truth teller, and you're ugly. Okay? So I see you over there talking about some you ain't gonna sue nobody, because, ain't nobody got nothing. We ain't got nothing. We're poor. Help me, I'm poor. We're poor. So you ain't gonna sue nobody, da this, and da that. See, I could sue you too. Correct. You done fucked up my iPad. You are a lot of megapixels. You don't tow up this computer. All of that stuff. This my other speaker, Bluetooth speaker don't work no more. That's at least $800-900. Right there. And this computer was $1,200. Okay? So you done destroyed a lot of stuff over here. My lights in the back is not as bright as it used to be. I gotta get another one. You got your nerve. Absolutely. And dude. So I said, oh, ew. Ew. Oh my God, you're in Minnesota. What is running? Oh, you want to know a part of Minnesota? Ask Trina. That whole seemed to know a lot about me. Ain't did nothing. Trina, girl, I ain't even took my gun out the safe. That's how secure I feel. I'm so secure still in the safe. That's how secure I am. Correct. That's how worried I am about you. See, I don't have to worry about Joe nigga, especially during deer season. Deer hunting season. Yeah, we know he know to stay off the road, away from my side. That's why he's trying to travel this summer. Okay, because it's just fishing right now. Okay, a bat out of a swamp. All right. So yeah, I'm scared. Don't threaten me like you do. How will I sleep tonight like this? Yeah, how Joe nigga was over there on that sleep apnea machine to allegedly try to get his Social Security to go higher. Correct. So I knew, so Joseph sent over there very so much pressed. And we have a couple clips and stuff that we're going to listen to. Correct. Yeah, we're not playing the live because gross. Why? For what? Again, I just got this device and I'm trying to keep it. I really am. Y'all can hear me. Y'all can see me. That's why my sound messed up on my other device. But if I sue for that, I'm wrong. He done tore up all my over here. And y'all wonder why y'all ain't got no more survivors because it's a lot. It's a lot. That's what that word. It's a lot on my device. It's loading. To upload it. It took 4-5 hours. All of that. My phone wouldn't charge while it's uploading. My devices went through a lot, Lord. Now you got our dads talking about some who you suing and who you ain't suing, monkey. So before I was rudely interrupted, y'all, Joe's sitting over there mad at me. I'm like, Joseph, why are you mad at me? Netta Huxtable, why are you mad at me? Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I said, imagine you going live convincing all of us that what Maine said was the truth. That what Maine said was the truth. Because you pretty much confirmed everything you said while he was live. Here was your first issue going live, Nerd. This is why I said the interview wasn't for you to respond because gross. Okay? You are a window licker. So we ain't got time for none of that. So now look at here, Joseph Doubtfire. When I had spoke to it to him, your first issue, your first stumble into the room when you went live, why you should have just shut the up, why you should have just did that, no girl, it's because you just said that you didn't know him. Boom. Yeah, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Mm-hmm. Hair flip. The first thing you should have said was that you don't know Maine. I don't know who that is. You didn't. Mm-hmm. Instead, you tried to debunk everything Maine said. Why debunk anything of somebody you don't know? Yeah, a stranger can't come forward talking about me and I respond to anything that they're saying because you don't know me. So I have no reason to respond to anything that you say because I don't know you. But you do know Maine. Mm-hmm. You know you do. Yeah. So since I know that you know each other, why would I think that Maine, somebody that is not a chronic liar like you, lie on a day-to-day basis, why would I think that you are telling the truth over him when his story stayed consistent? He didn't change anything. He didn't make anything up. None of that stuff. So I found that intriguing. I was definitely intrigued by that immediately. By you not stating that you didn't know him, that he wasn't a mod, you don't know what this person's talking about. Of course, this person's lying because I don't know him. That's not what happened. Okay. Your second flaw in your story was you couldn't state that you didn't have meetings. You do. Mm-hmm. And not only do you have meetings, you push people to say things. And we saw all of this prior. There are examples. You want some? Do you want some? I can give you one right here. So, why speak of Trina? Because Trina came over here, got my information, and took my information over to Netta. Now this is Trina sending a super sticker with my information in it. My first and last name. Which is public information. So it's not like, oh my God, like, ooh, scary. So, yeah. So, and this is what you say when Trina, hold on, let me make it loud. When Trina, wait a minute.
Bluetooth device is connected.
Wait a minute, I didn't want you to connect to that one. Oh my God, do you not want to be here no more? Now you was my electronic, I didn't tell you to connect to that shit. No, I'll connect. Thank you. Just doing anything. I don't want to do that right now. I ain't no cough. Okay, now this is what you said. Now that all these electronics literally be thinking like, stop doing stuff without me. I don't like that shit. That's why Alexa ain't here no more. Alexa. Felt like God was up in here. I was just like, yeah, I don't know who you got to go. Because I just be saying stuff like, desert. Definition. And I'm like, get all of my life. Hell, I got friends. I got a moderator named Alexa. All the we got, you got to go. So Alexa gone, y'all. And he about to go too. He's supposed to be better. I think you supposed to be a man. Oh my word. So when Trina came over here to get my tea, she came over here and put it in Netta's chat in a super sticker, and this is what Netta said. Netta, what you say?
Let me screenshot that.
Scream.
I'm gonna look up.
Let me scream. Stop that. Oh, girl.
Thank you, Trina. Oh, that's Trina. Okay, Trina. Hey, girl. That's what I'm talking about, honey. Okay, I met you for the first time. I ain't never met you a day in my life. But Tasha keeps saying that me and you talk, and I'm sending you over there to get up a baby. Team Netta, I'm
sending you over there to. You are. You are. You're doing it so much that she put my information right there in the super sticker. I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm like, oh, this is great. Send me that. So, yeah. So you had him screenshot it because you screenshotted it. You screenshotted it and kept the information. And what you say about the information you screenshot?
When I seen that video, I became Team Trina too. Okay.
The video of me on TikTok, right? That video, that video, girl. Ooh, this getting juicy.
I was like, I'm Team Trina. I got her damn back 100%. So whatever you want to do or whatever with them, let me know. Okay, I'm Team.
So whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do with them, what does that mean, Netta? When a person's putting a person's government information on your live stream, is that legal? Did you text? You know you get struck for that too, right? You know I didn't know that until today. So what you think I'm gonna do? So I'm here flip. So yeah, I found that weird. I'm like, okay, this is what Maine said that y'all do. That he admitted that he was doing it too. He admitted the same thing. What happened with that? Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So yeah, here's proof of it. we can prove it. This what you do. Are you upset? Yeah, we're not making stuff up. I'm not how we. I'm listening to a person's account of his experience with you. I wasn't there, so I'm just listening. That's it. I'm not adding nothing in. I'm not doing any of that. So it's like, what is the problem? What's the problem? He's legit. He has emails from you. You two emailing each other. He's legit. He's real. He real. Like he's not making up knowing you, modding for you. He really was. You also told people, like me, to come and mod for you through email. That was how you contact the majority of your mods, besides these phone calls, these meetings, team meetings that you have with them. Mm-hmm. Are you upset? Are you upset? Because we have receipts, but there's more. There's plenty more receipts. Hold on. Let's get into some other ones. Hold on. And this is you yesterday. He said that y'all ain't got no money. He said y'all ain't got no money. You had to pay him. You couldn't pay him his $90 because at one point, because Charles had messed up y'all accounts, and then it was you had to take money from one account to put it in another account and whatnot so that you could, pay him, and you never paid Maine his $90 every 45 days. That agreement was between you two. That had nothing to do with me. Okay? But you claim that you have money, right? He said that you don't have no money. You about to agree.
I don't sue nobody that don't have that. That's just like me. If I go on a suing spree, I damn sure won't sue none of y'all. Because you don't have nothing. I'm going to sue somebody that got some money. That's just like y'all keep talking Bath and Body. I don't have nothing to give Bath and Body if they...
I don't have nothing to give Bath and Body Works if they sue. But I thought you had money. So why is it a lie if Maine states that you didn't pay him because you didn't have the money technically, because it was excuses instead of payment. Instead of paying him, it was Charles messed up the bank account and you had to figure something out. And then it was you had to switch money from like checkings or savings or something like that in order to give him his payment. And then he said nothing else to you about it because at that point he just felt like you were never going to give it to him. So he just let it go. And he says that you're broke, but that is a problem. He's lying. You just stated that if Bath and Body Works wouldn't sue you because you don't have nothing to give. I thought you owned this trailer. You say I'm making up things with this individual. I don't know if you have to move. I never said that you had to move. But I do know that you kept switching the dates, and you switched the date to the date of a date that a person would have to be out of somewhere. Hold on. Receipt pending. Receipt pending.
We take cornbread today. So.
Receipt pending.
We instead of another thing, y'all. We instead of leaving on the 2nd, going to St. Louis.
You leaving when?
We are going to leave on the 1st. So we'll be in St. Louis for the 1st to the 6th.
On the 1st to the 6th. So when he says that you have to be out within 45 days, you are going sooner than you said that you were. And you're staying for 6 days. It gives you looking for a place. Here, flip. So looking for a trailer park. Look for a lot. I don't know what you're doing. But it's plausible in what he's stating. It's not like out of the ordinary what he's saying right now. Like, you ain't said nothing of this. Where is he getting this from you? See, that's a receipt. You said that y'all leaving on the 1st instead of the 2nd now. And you stand to the 6th. Most evictions, you gotta be out by the 1st. I'm not saying you're getting evicted. Maine said that. Maine said you gotta be up out of there. Now, I don't know whether eviction or whether it's the property or if it's the lot. I don't know. You, Netta, would have to talk to Maine, not me. I wasn't there, and you didn't say this to me. You said it to Maine. And you're upset. Whatever. We don't care. At all whatsoever. Also, with the donations giveaway, Netta, I have the live, and I'm going to find it. You said you apologized to the original winner of the giveaway. And you stated that you messed up, that you were doing this and you were doing that at the time. You know, you had a lot going on and whatnot, but you sincerely apologized. That's what you said. And I have the live to prove it. You said it on live. You apologized to the original winner. So when Maine says that you gave the money to the moderator, that makes complete sense. It's plausible. Because the person that was supposed to get it didn't. That's what makes it plausible. Now, if the original winner got the money and the original winner was your moderator, then it would have been what it was. Although you also said on live that maybe a moderator will win, maybe a moth will win. You did say that too. So you splitting the money with the moderator? Plausible. Plausible. It's not like, oh yeah, no, that didn't happen. No, it gives what you're saying. And he was an insider. He heard this conversation between you and the moderator that you had already previously owed money. Okay? He heard the conversation. He was present. And then this just so happens to be the same person to win this giveaway after originally someone else won. It wasn't the moderator. So that does get scam if you're collecting money and you already know who you're going to give it to, and you're not telling the audience that you're going to give it to that person. You're giving them a preconceived notion of possibly winning, having that for themselves, to find out it's not fair at all. Like, it's a fixed game. Like, that is a scam. That is. When if you're raising money for a specific moderator or something like that, just say that. Some people still donate. But no. And then when you give money away, you never get a cut. You got a cut of that money. You did. Because it's easy to prove. It's easy to prove. No one saw you give that money away besides the people in that group call. Though those are the only people that knew, who deliberately got the money. Like, you did that on purpose. Because it's not a coincidence you owe this person and they won. Yeah, I didn't make that up. Mm-hmm. You did. There's more receipts. Okay, yeah, no one has to lie on you. No one. Okay. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So again, Joe Nigga sat over here, talk about, none of this is true. But let's let Joe speak for himself.
It's like that. Me and the mod are gaining up to do these giveaways so we can make all the money, so we can split it. We can get all this money from these people, the me and you. They said that us mod, you and mod and me are getting in getting in meetings, having meetings, mod, they said that we are having meetings, and we're planning all this stuff, how to take the world's money. They said that, what else they said about the mods?
It's the line for me. We never say he's going to take the world's money, but go off.
All the mods are mad at me. We going back and forth. I'm telling the mods what to do. I'm having meetings. But this right here is supposed to be a mod that said that.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a mod.
And talking about the mod.
It was.
Me and the mod are gaining up to do these giveaways so we can make all the money, so we can split it. We can get all the money.
This ain't gaming.
The me and you. They said that us mod, you and mod and me are getting in getting in meetings, having meetings, mod, they said that we are having meetings, and we're planning all this stuff, how to take the world's money. They said that, what else they said about the mods? All the mods are mad at me. We going back and forth. I'm telling the mods.
No, nobody said all of the mods are mad at you. See, this is what happens when you're ugly. See, this is what happens. Y'all be so pressed, that y'all don't know what to do with yourselves. Again, Joe Nigga, no one has to lie on you. You are nobody to lie on. You do enough. Like, you got it. you got it. But don't lie on us. Do not do that. It's not becoming. Like, it really isn't. Because a lot of that stuff you're saying, you're exaggerating. And whatnot, because you know that it's true. You do send your moderators around to do certain things. And not just your moderators, your supporters too. The people that like you. The ones that want to get underneath, your we F with you umbrella, and whatnot. Again, those are yes men. So, that we don't care about trolls because we are attractive over here. So we don't worry about trolls. We don't. So when you send them, this is how we know it's you, because none of these people come into people's lives, not just me, other content creators that don't like you. They don't come in until we talk about you. Then all of a sudden, here come these people. This is why we don't care. And a lot of the times, you be the troll. A lot of the times. Mm-hmm. And you will go live on purpose when certain people are live to make it seem like, it ain't me, I'm live. Why? It ain't me. Yeah, you send people to do your business. Again, you are stupid, not us. Yeah, you have to remember that as you crossing them wings, flying out of that damn bed. All right? Arachnophobia. You are stupid, not us. What you do is childish, not us. Again, it's not our fault that you bust down Brokiana bust down. You have no proof to show anything other. You talking about you going to St. Louis like you going there willingly and whatnot because you have business in St. Louis, right? You have business in St. Louis, right? But you swear you that girl. You swear you that girl. You that girl boy. Okay, then what's T? What happened? What you say?
St. Louis area. Y'all know anybody in the St. Louis area that want to book Charles and I? You might need to go ahead and tell them they need to do it, because if they don't, if they wait till we get there.
You might need to tell them right now that they need to do it for what? Or you should already be booked if you're going to St. Louis for other purposes than trying to stay with your auntie. Yeah, you should be booked already. It looks like you're looking for bookings because you don't have none. But again, you're that girl. But you do meet and greets at Steaks and Shakes. who walk in McDonald's and talk about this is a meet and greet. You. Okay, again, you're stupid. Not us. No way I'll be going to St. Louis for any other purpose than taking care of my family if that's why you're going down there. I'm not about to go live and hope and pray that somebody can book me somewhere that when you swear you popping, where your publicists? Like y'all not booked at no clubs? Y'all not booked at no restaurants for you to do any charge of lunch and threaded? No, because you want to go around talking about people food and critiquing their food in ways that you shouldn't be doing, so they're not going to want you to come to their business. You trying to book for what exactly? But no, listen.
And my email get to blowing up like we did in Florida.
It get to blowing up like it did in Florida. How did it blow up? You went one place, then went home. Bat. You went one place and went home. And to add insult to injury, you lied and said you performed when y'all sang karaoke and they just played your song. That was a karaoke bar. What are you talking about performance? Imagine. You didn't do an impromptu performance and whatnot because you too greedy. You too greedy of an individual to go anywhere and perform for free. No, you don't give that. You don't give, I'm going to perform now so that people can see my talent. And then when they see how talented I am, then I'm going to come back in the future and then you're going to have to book me, in order to get me here. Like, you don't give that at all. And you're ugly. And bars is at night. So the lights is dim and stuff like that. You got circuit breakers, all of that. Ugh. So the way you book you to do what exactly? What? You hate your own music. Your moderator, your ex-moderator, Maine even said that you don't even like your own song. No wonder why. Ew. You hate your own music. You hate your song more than I do. You more of a hater of your music than I am. When you mad. When you upset. And it's going to stay that way. And you also saying that Charles was trash. So I know you sitting over there downplaying him and degrading him and all that at your thirsty sugar mama. We know you was, Greg. You got your nerve. Yeah, you was over there doing all of that. Yes. That's why bats stay in cages. So it's like, yeah, you got your nerve. You have your nerve. So yeah, what? All that's a lie. Are you sure? Coming from a liar? No, everything Maine said wasn't true? Okay. Okay. You know when a liar talking to you, you just agree. You just like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. Because they ain't arguing with no liar. Because they gonna stand 2 wings down on what they said that word. And that's what that word. So Netta is so much upset because he don't have any bookings in St. Louis, but he ain't going to St. Louis because he got to. Then what you going for? Because if you want to take care of because I don't believe you related to anything human. So if you going down there to take care of, I don't know, Charizard or whoever, whatever Pokemon, you're going down there to take care of, allegedly, which the blind literally leading the blind. I don't know how that's gonna work. I'm like, girl, you going out to help out? All right. I guess. Joe also didn't respond about the trailer and radio net. Correct. Because he already know. He already know. Now, again, this is someone else speaking. But he wants to make it seem as if I'm saying these things. I'm telling this man Maine what to say. Like, no, not at all. We spoke in the chat when he came into the chat. And then we spoke prior to the interview, because you always do a pre-interview to make sure that the person's legit. And when they come to a show, when you do an interview, you have to have your interview questions ready. So what I'm supposed to just sit up here and just wing it? Like, yeah, no. Talk to him, pick his brain, see what he knows, and then when you see what he knows, line the questions up to where that information comes out. But naturally, like on his own. I'm not about to literally walk him through his memory. Like, no, it's his memory. He knows. And whatnot. So, and you're mad. and you're mad. So, yeah, and one of the family members said they were being evicted. Now, again, I don't have any information on them being evicted or anything like that. I have no idea. But this is what people close to him, like his moderator, Maine, that is no longer moderating, has stated that they do have to be out of the trailer and that they're moving out of there. And it makes sense. You have people like B. Simone that was making hella money doing this content creating game, right? Went viral umpteen times, sold products, all of that. She over there crying about how she used to shop at Bloomingdale's and now she has to shop at H&M. So somebody as big as her can fall on hard times when it comes to the social media world because during C19, again, it was Poppington over on social media. But then again, the conversation started to change, and all type of stuff. So then, the views started to change and the viewpoints started to change. So yeah, you go from making a lot of money to, again, it's not guaranteed money. It fluctuates. It goes up and down. So why would somebody like her get to the point to where she's losing a decent amount? But do you have somebody that went viral one time for being ugly and they would not be? And they wouldn't be. Again, the money that he is bringing in is not enough. If the money that he was bringing in is enough, then why, again, Charles stated that his credit went from what? His credit went from what? Ugh. Lord.
7 to now 200. Yeah. I went from almost 700 to now 200. That's right, people. I got a 200 credit score.
What you say, Charles?
From almost 7 to now 200. Yeah. I went from almost 700 to now 200. That's right, people. I got a 200 credit score.
So why will we not believe, again, a lot of the things that he's saying? So you wanted me to come live and just gag you and just roast you, and don't get me wrong, I am. But I wanted it to be known that what Maine was saying was his experience, not Sean. Not Sean. Like, you're a weirdo. Again, he wanted to talk about what he went through with you. And we helped Maine get his money. You owed him $90. He got it. Correct. He got his money. It's a shame that you lying and telling your moms that you're going to pay them, you ugly fucker. And we sitting over here having to clean up your mess. Yeah. See, it's Charles's responsibility to clean up after the dog. Not me. Not I. Ungrateful as hell. That ungrateful. Yeah. Nah, we didn't pay him for you. We just looked out for him. So he doesn't feel like, he got ripped off, that all black people rob. Since you want to be compared to a white woman so bad. Since you want to be compared to a white person so bad. Yeah, at least us blacks are keeping our word. I told him that I would cash app him. And the audience said that they would send him a few dollars. And they did just that. So it's a shame that, us blacks, keep our word. Unlike you. It's a shame that you knew your moderator before me. You told your moderator that you were going to give your moderator money and I had to do it before you because you're the procrastinating guy. But you want to be upset with the Davy way. Well, you go right ahead. I wouldn't expect anything else. I wouldn't. See, Joseph, your issue with me is that you're jealous of me. Correct. Being a basic bitch your entire life, your entire dinosaur life for the last 375 years, roaming this earth just to keep trying to be something that you will never be is crazy to me. See, you say don't compare you to women. You say that you a man, but then as soon as you get into an argument with a black female, you all of a sudden say don't compare me to blacks. Compare me to white women. Again, it's not the race that's the frightening part. It's that you want to be compared to a woman in general, rather white, Asian, Latino, anything. You will never be that, all right? You are constantly sitting on dick. And when you're not, you're walking around and it's dangling in front of you. Okay? Due to God and due to birth, you are a nigga. Larvae, but a nigga. Hatched, but a nigga bird. Correct. You are a male bat, and you will always be that. Okay? I know you wasn't sitting over there with the sleep apnea and talking about that's what you're going to use to get extra SSI. You, again, are a bat. I didn't hear anything about them doing that at the veterinary hospital. I did not know at vets they have a division for SSI. So why would I think that at all? No. But that's what your ex-moderator said about you. That has nothing to do with me. Not at all. I knew that you collecting SSI was not far-fetched. Why? Because you don't work. You make it seem like you have this nursing job or this or that. No, you was doing PCA, which you are a scam artist. A lot of people that do home health aid just write in the hours. Don't actually do the work. Sometimes they split the check with the clients and whatnot, especially if they're family or if they know that person closely. So again, besides doing home health aid or personal care attendant work that you do on paper and send into the state hole where you don't work that, what have you done for the government or IRS lately? But it's supposed to be a flex. A flex how? You are very so much in the rears with IRS. I am on social media and I know that it is all tax-free. They deduct it at the end of the year when you go sit down with your tax terminus speech. So yeah, you're definitely in the rears when it comes to that. You can barely pay your car payment whole and pay this man's car payment that you go with his 200 credit score having ass. He only has a $200 limit on his credit card. How fucking pathetic. But you sitting over here talking about what a person got and what a person don't got, but you over there robbing Peter because you already owe Paul is astounding. But you keep telling me what I have and what I don't have. What I don't have is what you have on your face. What I have on mine is cuteness. What I have on mine is bring home the dinner. What I have on mine is let's be friends. You are the op and not just in the looks department. Also, when it comes to coins, see, you told your moderator that $90 every 45 days, yet 50 has passed. And just like you over there ugly, he's still broke. Why? Because you didn't have any money. Now, he got a few coins in his pocket, and that was because of who? Sean's way. Oh. You are hilarious, Netta. If you ever feel like you're going to do anything with me on this dear here internet, know that people watch you out of ridicule. They watch me because I'm cute. They watch me because I'm funny. They watch me because they want to fuck me. Nobody wants to do that to you, not even Charles. Yeah, that's why y'all share rooms. Imagine you love this man so much and he loves you so much that y'all have separate bedrooms. Yeah, you over there in your upside down, looking down at the bed by yourself. While y'all sitting over there in that game room with that 9-inch flat screen, girl, that you won't allow him to get a bigger one because you don't want people to think that he's in there all day long. He has to squint at the screen because just like he has no neck, neither do you. And you get very so much press that a lot of games that he played, you look like Donkey Kong, etc. But again, you have a problem with me. I am not your father. I am not your mother. The Lord will not allow my DNA to do anything that happened to you. Because that's what it looked like. Something happened to you. When everybody saw you on social media, they wonder what happened to you. So, get here, Flip. That's not my story. Mine is being a badass bitch. And you're pressed. You're going to stay that way. And the jealousy is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So one day, someone's going to actually expect you to do something with the kid. Nothing is what they'll be. I am Sean Davy Way Girl. And I will demolish that ass. Okay? I'm keeping it very so much cute right now because I can. You cannot. So when you get over there very so much flustered and starting to bite on your words, because those dentures that you call veneers, those toilet teeth that you call veneers, girls, those illegal dentures in your mouth, girl, absolutely, those should be repoed, but they're in jail, so they can't, dentures, girl, inside of your mouth, girl, yeah. Don't ever feel that you're going to do anything with a kid. Ugh, what? I have a bigger following than you. I am bigger than you. I am cuter than you. And that's always going to happen, correct? You are basic and you're going to say that. You think I'm scared of you or Trina, girl? Please. Just like Trina didn't really do nothing in real rap, we ain't worried about Trina doing anything on TikTok. You are funny. But you keep the girls laughing, I guess. Stick to those skits, bitch, because I'm not in them. But I can definitely make some about you. I'm already trending on your app. Imagine me being the star that I am on TikTok, and I'm not even moving over there, girl. Please. My last post was in January, but I'm still that girl, unlike you. But keep trying. I mean, why not? Because you swear that you're going to do something with the kid. Oh, what? I'm not scared of you or any of these fucking emails that these people go and make. Imagine being scared of an email that you can block in 3, 2, 1. Bust down Blockiana. You going online doing all of this work, creating name after name after name after name after name to let the David Way know that you exist just for him to say. So yeah, that is hilarious. But y'all keep that up. And I'm like, girl, y'all got so many accounts that when y'all going in, you don't know if you're on your modding app, you don't know if you're on your modding email, you don't know if you're just on your subscriber email, your troll email. Y'all have too much going on, correct? I have a life unlike you, correct? Netta, I have a bedroom over here and at my other home, yeah, because I got it like that. And my man sleep in a bed in both of them. Correct. There is spare rooms here, but they belong to my kids. I wish my nigga would sleep anywhere but beside me, ooh girl, and beside me. Yeah, you're upside down, ho, not me. But you're pressed. You're gonna stay that way. Again, you've been jealous of cute people your entire life. Remember when you were in school and you saw the girls that look like me and we won't let you sit with us because gross? We still feel that way. Absolutely. Even after seeing Dr. Jean Jean. Which, what does she do besides to let us know that you still ugly? Whether it's 5C, 4C, 3C, or 2. So yeah, that skin is on gross. And it's going to stay that way, girl. That's just my opinion. You're going to be ugly right now, and you're going to be ugly until you... Like, this is a forever thing. That's why I said, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Hopefully in that one you look a little bit like me, because you'll get a little bit further, correct? I'm not in a trailer, and that's no shade to anybody with a trailer. You want to know why? Because if I was in a trailer, I would have respect. I would have to humble myself because I'm a badass bitch. But that's something that you should do. Correct. Imagine me sitting over here in a studio that I rent just to perform when I have a home, but you bragging in a motherfucking trailer. Bitch, please. But you say what a person have and what a person don't have. Just know that I have more than you. And that's all that matters to me. Without the homes, I would still have more than you. Without the homes, I would still look better than you. Without the homes, I could still sell this ass. You could never. So, girl, when you come and talk about me, just make sure you come correct. Yeah, with or without your Alyssa, girl, because I even make that cute, unlike you. So, yeah, what you supposed to be doing with the kid, girl? Because we're waiting, buffering. Because while you're saying all that, I'm still going to look like this. And you're going to be whatever you call that when you get out of bed. Yeah. So, what were you supposed to be doing? You were slow, no-neck Charles? Yeah, ain't nobody worried about that window-licking motherfucker. Girl, please, not even you. If you tell him to sit down and to sit down, what you think you're going to do when I say so, girl? Please. He punched a shed before he punched Carlos. Ain't nobody scared of him, girl. Again, not even you. The only person that trembles when he walks to the room is Lily, not Sean's way, girl. Like, what are you talking about? Me? Afraid of you? Or anybody you can go and get? Swerve! Ugh! What am I, who you gonna go get, the shed puncher? Charles? Ugh, scary. Yeah, girl, ain't nobody scared of Charles. I don't like him. Y'all do. Y'all do, because he's just as dumb as you. So, yeah, well, what about it? He let you come over there and do a couple hours of PCF for his father, then all of a sudden, girl, you his new mama? Like, okay, girl, that's on you. Ugh. You like to raise grown men. That's on you. You like the spectrum in between your legs. That's on you. That does not have anything to do with me, sweetie. Yeah, I like my man to be able to write in cursive. We all know Charles will sit over there and have a heart attack trying to figure out what cursive even mean, let alone do it. Please, girl. I want somebody that has checks or at least know what they are. He does not. Imagine you sitting over there bragging about a nigga that said he got a what? Because, girl, money make me come. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
To now 200.
It did what?
07 to now 200.
It went from what?
Almost 7 to now 200.
Yeah, me and y'all know that nigga ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing at all. It went from 7 to almost 200. Okay. Gross. Because that was about the only thing that was going to be appealing enough today. We were going to go to a bedroom. It would be me being able to dig in his wallet. Me being able to dig in his pockets, girl. But if I have to go through you, if I have to go through Leatherface, if I have to go through Leatherhands in order to do that, girl will pass, girl. And him sitting over there on a solid 200, you telling him, oh, girl, because we have the receipts, girl.
Part of my money is very.
I was gonna say you money. Hey, money.
Part of my money is very.
I was gonna say you money.
What you say to your man? He said my TikTok. You said, honey, my money is very low. What? And he's still there? Because Netta, my man, no. You don't have no job. We don't have no relationship. You don't have no money coming in. We don't have nothing to talk about. So this is it. He coming in. He called me, telling me, so, babe, I just lost my job. No. You call me, say, babe, I just lost you. Babe, I just lost you. Because I'm about to go see what the neighbor that's employed want for dinner. What he likes to eat for dinner. Because nobody got time for this shit. Who I look like, Netta? As long as you can stay here? No. Self-esteem, way too high. Way too high. Nah. I don't know where my next husband the next husband is coming from. Now, girl. Now you done lost your job. Now I gotta go out. Now I gotta go out here at the bar and wait for black cards and stuff and for people to pay. So I see who I'm gonna sleep with. I wasn't planning on this. I was gonna do laundry and do a couple lives and shit. But now I gotta go out here and hope. And that's a shame you put me back through this because I was done. Nah, that's a shame. Now I gotta go ahead and practice on my gag reflex and all this shit. I gotta go find drawers I ain't looked for in forever. Since your birthday. I gotta go put them on. It's a goddamn shame. Now get in here and sign these damn divorce papers. Who would have thought today I would have woke up and it was over? I got y'all damn nerve. I don't want no broke ass men. Yeah, don't want no Charles type of man. Like, yeah, girl, no, you ain't got to worry about none of that. The grade score went from 700 and now it's around 200. Ooh, come me. Or not. Or stay over there at that trailer with that 200 credit score. Stay over there with all of that. You can't even get nothing from Home Choice. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You couldn't even get no credit card from the Dollar Tree if they had one. Get your ass out my face. You can't even get a Pan America payday loan. Get away from me, gross. I knew that smell. Broke. I knew he looked like he smelled familiar. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. But when I sit over there trying to talk about me, all because you're jealous of me, you're going to stay that way. Ugh. Imagine you trying to compete with me. Swerve. Okay. But, I mean, go off, Joe nigga. But you swear you doing something. What? What are you doing? With who? Yeah. You done had a lot of battles on here, but this is one you never win. Team Uncheckable. And we are unchecked. Like your acne. For years. What are you talking about? Like that 6C skin you got over there. Like that Teflon that you got over there. What do you mean? Like, yeah, we're very so much unchecked. like your health status. You don't know what you got at all. You don't know what you got, frog. You don't know what you have, but you got all the lotions. But you got all the lotions. You don't know what you have, monkey. But you swear, girl. But you swear, girl. Ooh, girl, you're mad, and you're gonna stay that way. Ooh, Charles. What, Netta? How much you say Charles had grill? But we want him. Netta said, I gotta pay your car note. What else?
Yeah, today. That was calling me today. That's gonna come out of our savings money.
So that's about to come out of our savings money.
What's that? Yeah, 15.
7 down out of 15, so they about to take $700 counting from the 1,500 inside of that. So that leaves they about to take out 7, so that leaves us with $100. Get into the Charles credit card. Seven take away 15 is 600. 1,500 minus 700 is $600.
I'll just leave that there.
Now listen to Charles.
Yes, sir. What about my credit card? Use that.
He said, what about my credit card? Use that. Where is his babysitter? Where is his babysitter? He already not supposed to be around fire and none of that stuff by himself. Like,
Baby, you don't have a credit card.
He said, Netta said, baby, you don't have a credit card with $700 on it.
Well, I'm just gonna say take a little bit out that. Your credit card ain't $400.
Your credit card ain't number $400. So your credit card solve only go up to $400. Now see, here's the issue with the conversation. Netterd. If y'all had money, this wouldn't be a conversation. Mm-hmm. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Just like Maine said, Goofy. Uh-huh. He's saying this to try to save money. So if he's telling you to use his credit card instead of the bank taking the $700 out of the account, then that means if they put it on a credit card, then we'll still have that $1,500 available to us right now. Meaning you need it. Meaning when they take the $700 out the $1,500, that's like all y'all livelihood until the next payment comes in. But Maine is lying. Are you sure? Ask him for a friend. And that friend is Maine. Who you mad? Yeah, so, because again, why would he, that doesn't make any sense for Charles to be telling you to put it on a credit card, because the credit card you pay later. You don't pay right away, unless you want to. But you usually don't pay right away. So, what was this conversation? Because you said that, Soft, I can't put it on the credit card because if your credit card only go up to $400. So if his credit limit is $400, then I believe Charles when he said that his credit score was almost at a 700, but it's now down at a 200. That would make sense. Okay. When your credit score is above 700, but most credit cards are offering you at least upwards of 5,000 or more. When your credit score is at least at 700. Ask me how I know, Netterd. Because your credit is fried, just as fried as your face. Correct. Just as fried as that mangina between your legs, nerd. So, yeah. Because you said you was looking into me. Look, get into that credit, who? Get into that credit, baby. Get into that credit, baby. Get into that credit, baby. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you said you was looking into me? And I'm a girl, get into that credit. Get it so I can do what you can't do. Charles, your lunch is ready. Charles, your lunch is ready. Mm-hmm. Correct. And you're mad. So, yeah, get into that credit. Yeah, get into it's way better than yours. Get into he can get what he want to get. Get into he ain't got no trouble looking for no crib or nothing like that. Yeah. Get into his credit cards or credit carding. Yeah. My credit cards are made out of titanium. I be handing people my credit cards. They be like, whoa. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's heavy because it's a lot on it. Yeah, it's heavy because it's a lot on it. Oh, wow. That's depending on if I have mine. Because, yeah, our niggas aren't the same. That not at all. Yours sitting in front of a window. That's yours. Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, that's hilarious. So, what else you said, Saul? And you're mad. Ugly. Right, that's why I say use the Dollar Tree gift card, all of that. He couldn't even get a Dollar Tree cheddar charge. If they had a Dollar Tree cheddar charge, he can't get a Dollar Tree cheddar charge. 200? You don't think I believe him? What you say, Sauce? And you don't think I believe him? Dude.
To now 200.
What?
Almost 7.
Mm-hmm.
To now 200.
It went from almost could get the draws to definitely can't. It went from almost to get the draws to get away from me, fatty. Correct. It went from could get the draws to will kick your fucking ass. That if you touch me like that, gross. Tiles in a closet, do what you know, jailbird. That's what that word. 200. What are we supposed to do with that? We could barely rent some shoes at a bowling alley. Let alone, like, what we supposed to do with that at the dealership? No wonder why he paying almost $1,000 a car payment. With that type of credit, yeah, we gonna need this paid off immediately. Yeah, we need our coin immediately. Oh, hell no. 200, okay, we gonna approve you, but you about to pay damn near $5,000 a month. That's just what that's worth. Okay? Because I'm in a BMW, a crossover at that, and my car payment is not $700. Hell no. Because it would have been on the lot. And see, the difference between me and you, Netta, I put $22,000 down on my car. I can prove it. So, yeah. Because my car is expensive. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to be paying on this for the next 50 years. They're not about to pass this over to my churn after I pass. As long as I'm had this damn to me, as long as I've been paying payments on this. And my grandkids would have been paying for me motherfucking payments. I said, oh no, that's what it was 710,042 payments. I'm like, hell no. And y'all want $300-$400 every time? Hell no. Please. So yeah, that's just what that word. So I put almost almost $23,000 down on my crossover. So yeah, I've had it years. Outside right now. Correct. It's outside right now. A bad bitch. What you talking about? It's outside deserving, not living above or beyond my means. Living right in my brackets. Living right in my bracket and you're mad. Living right in my bracket and you're mad. So it's just like, yeah, I ain't go above and beyond. Yeah, I didn't go get no Maserati. No. No, not at all. I ain't gonna get no lamb truck. For what? That's a house. Girl, please. I'll go get a house before I go get something like that. Okay, you out here rabbit. No, I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. Them. I don't care when I be seeing these nice Fandango cars, all of that. Good for y'all. Y'all want none of that. I don't want none of that. Mm-mm. See, my pockets ain't built like that. No. I don't want no $3,000 car payment a month. Gross. Even if I had the money. Gross. Be a millionaire right now. I'll still be in a dollar store here and there. Correct. It's all about being frugal. Something that you don't believe in, Joseph. That's why you're ugly. So, yeah, that's exactly. Something about being frugal, because if you was frugal, you would turn your camera off. You would turn your camera off. We don't need to see you. We know the food that you about to play about to be nasty. We know you about to be ugly doing it. And we know ain't none of the food about to make sense. Okay? We know you about to sit over there and make spaghetti with oatmeal. We know. Like, we good. Like, real close. Like, yeah, we don't care that you over there making salmon and eggs. Like, yeah, we don't care, girl. We know all of it's about to be nasty. We don't care that you sitting over there about to make Alfredo lasagna. We don't care. We don't. Correct. Mm-mm. We don't want to see you make Alfredo with red sauce. We don't want to see you cut up a whole chicken and make chicken pizza. Mm-mm. No, we do not want to see you lose 3 heads of lettuce to make a salad and put 5 bottles of ranch in it. No, we don't need to see none of that. Ain't ate a salad since. Yes. And my girl, ooh, you're mad. So it's just like, yeah, you be frugal. Turn that camera off. Out here destroying devices since 2017. Out here destroying devices since 2017. Joe, go like this. Joe, go like this, nigga. See what I'm doing right now is bouncing up and down. What we will have in common with this is, because I'm doing it cute, you're not. But so you're gonna be doing this ugly too. Sorry. Okay. But what I'm bouncing around now is balls. You too. Yeah. It's mono me mono. Please don't try to turn yourself into a black woman, because what you say about them. Please don't try to turn yourself into a black woman. Please don't all of a sudden Sean is picking on a black woman. Sean's ways is picking on black women. Listen at me and listen at me clearly. Sean is over there picking on black women. And since he is picking on black women, I want y'all to call me white. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Netta, what you say? What you say about black women, girl? What you say? What you say, girl? What you say, girl? What you say, girl? Ooh, not yay. Ooh, not yay, bitch. Ooh, not yay. Oh, no, I want the Facebook one. I want, because it's the full one. What you say about black women, girl? Ooh, you got your nerve, Netta. 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 You know I'm going to reach you down to the ground every time. You feel like you about to take Shannon Sharp's spot because he ain't doing that job no more like he used to, because you looking how you looking. Because you over there looking how you looking. Garel, tap in, Netta. What you say about black women?
This is to all the black African American women.
Correct.
Listen at me and listen at me clearly. If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop fucking coming for me, okay? And then you want to put it out there, Miss Netta don't like black women, but that's what she's trying to be. No, it's not. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking black woman. Because I can say some of the baddest things about some black-ass women that I know. So hell no, I ain't trying to be no black woman. If that's the case, I want to be a white woman. Because they more smarter. Because y'all act so damn ignorant and act like y'all don't know how to get shit. And y'all then you want to sit up and want shit given to you all the damn time. But then you want to cry about it. So don't look at me and don't try to be, belittle me because I get on here and I fuss at you motherfuckers because y'all get on here, y'all do it. Ain't no white women on my page disrespecting me, cussing me out and all up in me and my husband business. Hell no, because they know how to mind their damn business, but you bitches don't. Ooh. And then when I get on y'all ass, oh yeah, like that women. Bitch, no, I just don't like you. Okay? That be my point. I don't like you. It ain't about no black women or men. Because guess what? I get on the motherfucking men's too. And I know you see that. So
you can get on Sean's way. Get on Sean's way.
That's about no black women. But just put it out there that Miss Netta don't like black people, okay? That's the case. I'd rather you to say it like that than just to say I don't like black women.
He said he would rather you say black people. Not black women. All of y'all. Not just them. Yeah, I hate them too. But I hate the men as well unless I'm sleeping with them. Other than that, yeah. Call y'all.
Just say I don't like black people. Shit.
So I find that hilarious. That this is the individual that's trying to come for me. Now, you can never come for me. Because I would never say the things that you say. See, you meant this. You meant it. You said it with conviction. You were passionate about saying this. So you and I, we're built different. Born different. Born. Hatched. So I mean, we're definitely, on different wavelengths. And it's nothing for me to fry you. Like, again, I've kept it cute. Because I can. Unlike you. So, yeah. What you said? I forgot what he said about black women. What he said about black women?
This is to
Trina!
The black African American women. Listen at me and listen at me clearly.
Trina.
If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop fucking coming for me. Okay? And then you want to put it out there, Miss Netta don't like black women, but that's what she's trying to be. No, it's not. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking black woman. Because I can say some of the baddest things about some black-ass women that I know. So hell no, I ain't trying to be no black woman. If that's the case, I want to be a white woman. Because they more smarter. Because y'all act so damn ignorant and act like y'all don't know how to get shit. And y'all then you want to sit up and want shit given to you all the damn time.
And then you want to sit up and get shit given to you all the time. What did your ugly ass just get done saying yesterday, you fly? What did you just get done doing yesterday? Asking? What was you asking for? Hold on, let's get you together.
Tomorrow, you guys, I don't think
they don't know how to get nothing, but you do.
In the St. Louis area, if y'all know anybody in the St. Louis area that want to book charging, you probably need to go ahead and tell them they need to do it. Because if they don't, if they wait till we get there and get my email get to blowing up like we did in Florida, it's not gonna happen. I'll be Miss Netta, the whole thing. Or y'all want us to come to y'all restaurant, try y'all food or whatever.
So it's cool for you to beg because you say that they don't know how to get nothing. They always want something handed to them. Well, what do you call what you do? What do you call what you do? Who you're asking black people that, right? Because ain't no white women in your chat. There's no white women there. But that's who you want support from, right? You said that you don't like black people. Don't say that I don't like black women. Say that I don't like black people. Isn't that what you said? Did you not say that? Am I mistaken? Or did you just say I don't like black people? Hold on, let me check.
This is to all the black African American.
Please hit the like.
Listen at me and listen at me clearly. If you don't want me coming for you, then just stop fucking coming for me. Okay? And then you want to put it out there, Miss Netta don't like black women, but that's what she's trying to be. No, it's not. I ain't trying to be no motherfucking black woman. Because I can say some of the baddest things about some black-ass women that I know. So hell no, I ain't trying to be no black woman. If that's the case, I want to be a white woman. Because they more smarter. Because y'all act so damn ignorant and act like y'all don't know how to get shit. And y'all just then you want to sit up and want shit given to you all the damn time. But then you want to cry about it. You know, so don't look at me and don't try to be, belittle me because I get on here and I fuss at you motherfuckers because y'all get on here, y'all do it. Ain't no white women on my page disrespecting me, cussing me out and all up in me and my husband business. Hell no, because they know how to mind their damn business, but you bitches don't. And then when I get on y'all ass, oh yeah, like that with it. Bitch, no, I just don't like you. Okay, that'd be my point. I don't
see. There's no correction, Joe said. There's not. No, I don't like. I do like black women. I just don't like you. You can't even utter. It's like you can't even get yourself to say that you like black women. You don't. You don't. You're weird. And if you don't think that somebody like me is going to protect my race and my nationality just in general, your hatched ass got me up. You absolutely do. Don't ever come forward as a self-hating black and say that you don't like black people and that it's cool for people to not like black people and for you to uplift white people like they're better than us. No, bitch, they're better than you. They're better than you. So say compare you to a white woman because that's who you look up to. Say compare you to a white woman because if you could be any type of woman, that's who you would actually be. But since you're black, you gotta deal with the stereotypical looks of black women because you can never give Valley Girl. Because you can never give Paris Hilton. You can never give Britney Spears. But you also can't give Jennifer Hudson, Whitney Houston, nothing, because all those people are beautiful. You've never been that. So don't put your insecurities on us. This time I thought you fucking ugly. That don't have nothing to do with me. Take that up with the Lord. Because you would be ugly any color. It does not matter. You could be clear white, bright white, a beige, and you would still be ugly. Do not blame melanin on why you look like a spare tire. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That's what I said. You have to start over. Throw it away. Start it over again. You going to Dr. Jean, BBL, all of you're wasting time and money. It's over for you. You're almost at the end anyway, dog. It is a wrap. Like, when you came out that egg, when you hatched, it was over. When you flew out, it was a wrap. You were born a chose last ass type of person. That's what you are. Chose last at everything. People will be mad when we picked for dodgeball and all of that stuff and you was last. Kicking the ground and stuff because now you on the team, now you're going to distract everybody. Because don't nobody want to touch the ball if you're going to go after it. Everybody run. Everybody run. Because you run up to the ball. Talking about, I got it. Everybody, who let him get it? Because everybody want to touch the ball. Then the ball rolled to them and I'm out. I got hit. You ain't see me get hit with the ball. I got hit with the ball. Coach, I got hit. No, I'm not touching that ball. I don't know what he got. I don't know what that is on his face. So yeah, I'm not dealing with that. My mama said when people got stuff on their face that they supposed to wash their hands. And my mama said I'm not supposed to touch that. No. I have not had chickenpox yet. I don't know what that is. Absolutely not. You was talking about to force me to no, that's not happening. There's a lot of things gonna happen in life, but that is not happening. Yeah, it's very similar to getting start over. Like that's what it gives. There is no, no matter what they melt your face, that it's over. My word. Like, just let it go. Hang it up flat screen. Like, that it's just not. It's all right. Not everybody's meant to be attractive. Some people gotta, take one for the whole team because he took one for the family. Girl, your nigga took one for the family, sweetie. Like, wow. Mm. A face only a slave master could love. Correct. A face only a slave trader could love. Cause, girl, they ain't care what you look like. Get to work. Get in the field. Cause, my Lord. And then you on here angry. You on here upset like people megapixels can handle all of that. Like people phones and TVs and stuff can handle all this. And then you be like, that's why I said turn your camera off. Like that's a shame. Like we shouldn't have to go through all of that. We really shouldn't. And you also ain't gonna force us to deal with a racist. Like you prejudiced against your own people. Like you're a self-hater. You think that I have to deal with that? I have to agree with you saying what?
Like you. It ain't about no black women or men. Because guess what? I get on the motherfucking men's too. And I know you see that. So it ain't just about no black women. So just put it out there that Miss Netta don't like black people.
So he's saying, put it out there that Mr. Nettard don't like black people. Message received. Message received. If I don't have an issue with a white person saying this, why would I have an issue with a black person saying it? Like, when you have people that go around and say black people can't be racist, black people can't be prejudiced, clearly we can against our own people, because that's crazy work. For you to come out and say any of this and feel like it's okay. That's why to a Nettard supporter, yeah, you can never make me feel any type of way. At all. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. This is wrong. So you supporting a person like this, you think God gonna bless anything about it? You think God gonna make me a footstool for somebody that speaks and believes things like this? He don't hear that. No. He has a hatred in his heart for black people. He does not like us. And we didn't do anything to him. Nothing. What we do? What we do? And one of the real reasons why he can't stand black women is because he don't want to be compared to y'all. He don't. Why would you want to be compared to something you hate? Why would you want to be compared to that? That's like somebody telling you, you look like Netta. That's an insult. That's not a compliment. You walk up and tell me that I look like Rihanna. Compliment. Hell, you walk up and tell me I look like Eddie Murphy. Compliment. Eddie Murphy has never been ugly before in his life. And he rich as fuck. So you say I look like anybody rich? Thank you. So, I mean, but yeah, that a person telling you look like Nettard, that's why Shannon Sharp would be kind of annoyed because they do favor. They do favor. I just think Shannon don't want to be rude and say something negative about Nettard when he has no issue with Nettard. So he don't want to say nothing mean, but he definitely don't think that Nettard is attractive, nor does he appreciate being stated that they look alike. He don't like that either. That's not a compliment. So people be frying Nettard Doubtfire on social media all day long, and they're saying that you look like that individual. Not a compliment. I don't think people are saying it to say that Shannon Sharp is ugly. I don't think that. I think they're saying it because they do favor. I think they said it because they do favor. Like, what about it? You know? But I don't think Shannon wants to be mean. You know, I think that he, um, yeah, I don't care. So I'm sure I did on YouTube. It's fine. I don't care. So yeah, so I don't see what the issue is. Please hit the like. Over 800 people in the chat. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Unc versus Netta in a boxing match. My money's definitely on Unc. I definitely think Uncle is taking the title. It's hard to put your hand in a boxing glove with nails on. It's hard to put your hand in a boxing glove with nails on. So yeah, I think Unc will take that home. I think. Oh, Michelle. I think he'll definitely take that to the crib. They both are brothers and sisters. Not brothers and sisters. I cannot. They do favor though, but I don't think they like look alike. But they put you in a mind of each other. Because Shannon ain't got none of that going on with his skin. Clear eyes, dry eyes. Shannon is very so much given proactive, and whatnot. Shannon gives that soap works. Shannon gives that soap works because Netta has never explained why he looked like Freddie. Why he's never explained why he gives Elm Street. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 800 people in the building. Over 800 people in the building. Because Netta love to downplay numbers. Like, there's only 200 people over there. 200? Where? Okay, girl. So, yes, please hit the like. Shannon look like you smell good. Correct. If Shannon made some food, I would eat it. Them leather hands of Netta. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Absolutely not. Yeah, and he's not serving me spaghetti with a side of E. coli. Like, I'll pass. No. There would be nothing that he creates that goes in my mouth. He puts sugar in macaroni. No, I am not a diabetical, and I do not want to be one. Instant diabetes. He puts sugar in lasagna. He puts sugar in eggs. It's really nothing he don't put sugar in. So you're not, yes, sugar in macaroni, Chanel. He puts sugar in macaroni. No lie. I don't even care if it's good. That's just not happening. I don't want any macaroni with literal sugar in it. Why? Why? He probably seasons barbecue meat with sugar. So yeah, no. And this is how you know that you're slow, Joe Nigga. Because when I said, and other people said, again, because you have to explain things to you in window licking terms. And booger eating terms. So, Griff, when we say that you have something to do with Derek and his complication with diabetes, that is what we are stating. With you cooking for a diabetic and putting sugar in everything that you cook, it could throw off his sugar levels, the intake, having too much, not having enough, and things of that nature. That is what we're saying. We're not saying like you literally took his life. You wrapped your hands around his throat. No. That's not what we're saying, you slow fucker. What we're saying is you are what you eat when your disease matches food. And a lot of diseases in the body is born from food, like cancers, a lot of that stuff, diabetes and more. It's all birthed from what we eat, from intake. Okay, and then you got years and years and years and years and years of intake of something. It can affect, the body. So if he has diabetes and he's not supposed to be having sugar like that, or lower amounts or higher amounts, whatever, right? Which usually is lower. You want to, kind of stay away from sugar, sugar-free everything type of situation, unless your sugar's low, and then that's when you would either take some insulin or eat something that has this, decent amount of sugar in it, just so your sugar intake can go up. You don't want it to spike, but you do want it to go up. And that's when some people take like a peppermint, eat like a peppermint, drink a little bit like orange juice, or something like that. Not some sugar macaroni hoe. So that's what you're over there doing. Correct. You're putting sugar in everything. So every time this man eats, even if it's a small proportion of something, it has sugar in it. So that could have been enough to make his sugar keep spiking up, or sometimes him not feeling like he wants to eat at all just because what he ate a decent amount of like some green beans or something, and come to find out you don't put sugar in it, he has no idea that sugar's in it. That can affect his diabetes. It can. Enough to make him sick. It can. Nobody lying on you. You're just dumb, like brr, duh. So to you, you feel like since you weren't pouring sugar on top of the food that he was eating, that you had no effect. I don't know what y'all. I had. It was his diabetes. It was his diabetes. Well, who's cooking for him? Who's cooking for him? That's all you do for Thalls, right? Your son, Thalls. That's all you do. Right? You cook for him, correct? You were doing the same thing for Derek, right? Cooking for him. So if he's having complications with his diabetes, it's the food he's intaking. You were cooking the food. Fact. But you don't look at it that way because you're ignorant. That's all. Hey, shout out to you, Maine. Shout out to Maine in the building. Maine in the building. Yeah, so it's like that's on you. It is. So if you're a parent and your kid is diabetic and you're not watching what they eat and you're not making sure and something happens to them, it's a high probability that it's your fault. Now kids sneak stuff, or like all of that stuff happens. So I'm not saying like it's literally your fault, but if you're not making sure that certain things aren't sugar free, all of that stuff, then yeah, I mean, like you kind of got to take accountability and be like, if I was feeding that individual differently or giving them different things, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe they would have lived longer, and when I make, that's possible. That is. But you're so ignorant that you don't think that way. You also stated, Joe, and I can play the clip. You said that when he passed away, you called your mom before you called anybody. Why? Why not just call the police at first? See, you called your mom because you were nervous. You were nervous. You're like, oh, like, call 911. I wouldn't have thought of no family member to call until after speaking to the police, because I wouldn't want somebody to come and get the body, like, right away. I wouldn't want it there any longer. And then he passed away in your home. He passed away where you live. So I would want the body, pretty much removed right away, just because that would be hard. The person that you were just in love with and that you love is deceased. And then in your room, your house, at that. So I would call the police immediately. No other number or person would have came up in my head. But you called your mom. Those are your words. Your deceased husband, Derek, was lifeless, and you called your mom before the police. Why? Because you never stated that. And I didn't ask you, well, did you call the police when you found his body? That was a natural assumption that a person would find somebody deceased that they have nothing to do with, that 9 times out of 10 they're passing due to natural causes, and that you knew that they were sick. So it's not like a shock, but at the same time, it is surprising because Derek wasn't on like his deathbed. He wasn't like dying. Like no one gave him a time frame, or anything like that. There wasn't a life expectancy put on him. To we gave him a few months, or he was just a diabetic, and at times he got sick, just like diabetics do. A lot of the diabetes is different in everybody's body. Some is people is more severe, and some people is just not as bad. A little insulin here and there, and sometimes they don't need any insulin at all. And sometimes diabetes just kind of just goes away on its own. Like you get it and then it's just gone. You just don't have it anymore. And that's usually when you live a healthier lifestyle, to where you're not consuming a bunch of sugar and bad foods, and junk food, and stuff like that. If you're at risk. So it's like, and then our next example would be Thalls. Charles was thin, not skinny, but thin when y'all got together. Correct. Charles is now shaped like a van. Absolutely. A Charles is not shaped like a recycling bin. A Charles has a computer back. And y'all put some abs on that keg. It's crazy work. Crazy work. For you to have him go get sculpted, some abs spray painted on the front of a keg. It's insane. Some abs sprayed on the front of a gallon of chocolate milk is crazy. Please. Charles has gotten huge. He wheezing. He look like he's snoring now. All of that. He wasn't doing all that with that white lady with the tooth missing. No. No. He was not doing all that with Shakaren. No, he was not. He was thin. He was eating normal. They was over there eating like hamburger helper and, stuff like that. And I'm a grab. Yes. What? It's true. You done made Charles huge. Without him soft. Your diabetes is ready. Because, your high blood pressure is ready. Correct. You sitting over there making a family pack of steaks. Graham. That's why you don't make chicken like that no more. You got your nerve. Correct. He is over there shaped like a van. Like an Astro van at that. Not like one of the new minivans. Like, He's shaped like one of the vans from the 80s. There's so much. He is like one of those vans. Like, he's a biggin. He is. That's just what that word. Yes, there's so much getting Astro van. Like, baby Pinto van. Like, there's so much. And they talking about they gotta watch their diet and all of that stuff. It's like, Netta, you're like 1,000. You trying to go out to St. Louis and stuff and look up for houses and stuff like that. You need to be going to look for a casket. Over there looking like you withering away. Every time you take a nap, Charles putting his fingers underneath your nose. Putting a mirror underneath your nose. You got your nerve. Just like, very so much. Yes, Netta is built like a suitcase with the handle broke. With the handle broke off of it. Very so much. Very so much. You like a bottle of creamer? Like a... Netta's shaped like this cologne bottle. With a one-piece on, with a romper on. Please. Where he cute? Where? Can you point out where you cute? And you know, them toilet teeth in your mouth. Girl, over there smiling with repossessed teeth is crazy. It's crazy work, girl. It's crazy work. Crazy work. Yes. Yes. Yes, Netta is shaped like a penguin, but without the fur. But without the fur. But mad at us. But mad at us because you give. Mad at us, though. What you mad at us for? Either both of them got wings. So, I mean, you don't have to be a bat. You could be a penguin. Like, real. Correct. And they like, but we jealous of what? Jealous of what? Imagine bragging on something and the person that did them in jail for doing it. And you got them for free. You know, it's crazy to get something for free that somebody not supposed to be doing. Imagine. Getting something for free, somebody not, but they're not supposed to be doing it at all. So they should be free. It's like somebody piercing your ear and they don't have a license to pierce or anything like that. Why should I pay you? Are you okay? Are you okay? Like, what am I paying you for? Shout out to Hope. Thank you so much for the cash app. Thank you so much, Hope. Thank you so much. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. So I was like, yeah. But you're braggadocious about what, though? Hurry up. Braggadocious about help me help you. Help me help you. Because, not a Temple jug. I cannot. I literally cannot with y'all. Literally cannot. Hold on, let's get into this too. Because, I'm messy, so why not?
I'm ready today. So, tomorrow, you guys, I don't think I'm going to be on live tomorrow.
Why? You live right now. Lying. They just said you was just live while I was live. Because you scared, girl. Don't be scared. It's on see. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Absolutely.
And tomorrow afternoon, I have to go to the doctor. To see if my blood pressure stuff done went up so I can get a raise on my Social Security check. See if my blood pressure that got better, my versa, so I can get a raise on my Social Security check.
Well, it's the summer, so bats' blood pressure usually go up around autumn during peak and bat hours. So at this time, your tree rat, I think that you're safe. I think that your blood pressure will be just fine.
Don't ever say that when I'm talking about I'm trying to get raises of more money on my Social Security check. Okay, all right. But anyway, I'm going to the doctor tomorrow and thinking I get a raise on my Social Security check. And then Wednesday I go to the doctor for my sleep apnea and see is that the same or did it get better so I can get a raise on my Social Security check. I ain't being funny when nobody gets Social Security. I'm not making fun of nobody getting Social Security check.
You are though. You absolutely are. But go on.
It's just that these people. So.
These people what?
People is doing all this crazy stuff, and I'm saying this because these people are saying. I'm not saying this to be funny for a person that does.
You are saying this to be funny because again, there's people every day that go around and say stuff about me, they make up stuff about me, all this, I don't care. Because it's not real. So I'm not acknowledging it. It's nothing to acknowledge. Now, if you have something that's concrete, something that you got receipts behind, it's like, look, this is this, then it's like, okay, let's have a conversation. But if you know none of the stuff that Maine said was true, why are you even speaking on it? Because remember, you don't know me, right? You don't know who I am. You don't feature us. None of that stuff. And we're fine with that. So, why acknowledge Maine at all? That's what I don't get.
It's for security, or I'm not saying something funny to be a person that get food stamps to stay in the project or whatever like that. It's just that are getting evicted from their place. I'm not being funny. I'm not being sarcastic about your situation.
Because it's your situation. You're projecting. That's why we don't feel no way. Did nobody in the chat say stop making fun of people on SSI? Nobody said that. You just heard yourself, Wombat. You just heard that echolocation. You know how the bats be. They gotta bounce off the wall first for you to be able to hear it. So that's all that word. You heard what you said, and it didn't sound right. It sounded like you were making fun of people that are on SSI and Social Security, and that people on SSI and Social Security make up things and make up reasons to try to get their Social Security higher. That it did sound like that, because you wouldn't have had to say anything if it didn't. See, I'm not saying anything disrespectful towards people with Social Security, so I don't have to say, well, I'm not talking about other, because I'm just not gonna say nothing at all towards people on Social Security if I feel away. Maine said that you were making these appointments for sleep apnea over there at that vet, over there at that Humane Society that you've been going to, trying to figure out why you be barking in the middle of the night. while you get up at around 11 o'clock every night and you just be in there, bark, bark, bark. You trying to figure that out. And he said that he felt like you doing it because you think that you could get more money if the sleep apnea test shows that you be having like seizures and stuff in your sleep, which will result in you having epilepsy. Again, bats do not have epilepsy. You have to stop trying to find human diagnoses. You have to stop, bitch, you hatched. We are not the same. See, I can have sleep apnea, epilepsy, stuff like that. Bats, as many flashing cameras as you swear that you done been in front of and all of that stuff, and all of those people, Miss Netta Talks. When you swore y'all was famous, incoming call. Y'all, and all of that. Ooh, I gotta take this call, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Incoming call. Sorry, that was the doctor. My daughter had a doctor's appointment earlier. So so I had to take that because we've been waiting for that call. She wants to play volleyball and yeah. So they were listening to her heart earlier at the appointment, and they said it was like a murmur that they heard. So I'm like, oh my God, no! So they said she's fine. Just hemoglobin's low. She just take this stuff and she was just fine. So she can play volleyball because they said until they figure out like what it was that she can't play volleyball. So, and they're in volleyball camp, her and her older sister. So I want to make sure she's good, and she's good. So she can play. She signed it. So good, because my daughter was like depressed about it all day. She's like, no, I can't play volleyball. And I was like, yeah. So now she can play. Thank God. I ain't got to deal with that. So, good. Yeah. Anyways, move right along. So, Netta.
I'm being sarcastic about mine.
No, you're not.
They're making me out to be. Yo, you give me big dick. You try to get more money for Social Security. You're, what is it? I just be all
You're ugly.
I'm just all of the above. All that other stuff. Yeah. Who helped my mind today? Who helped my mind today? Y'all still ain't got 500 likes.
It's hilarious how Joe Nigga is so pressed by the interview. Like, y'all should have heard him calling me Sean Swave and calling me all type of punks and, all of that stuff. I'm just like, why everybody got to be poor to him? Elsie, everybody broke. Everybody broke. But the thing about it is, he admits that he's broke. He admits it. I can pull up right now. He admits it. Oh, let me pull up. So if you know you broke, why are you calling other people broke? Like that makes no sense at all. No sense. Right here.
I don't sue nobody that don't have that. That's just like me. If I go on a suing spree, I damn sure won't sue none of y'all, because you don't have nothing.
Now listen.
I'm going to sue somebody that got some money. That's just like y'all keep talking about Bath and Body. I don't have nothing to give Bath and Body if they sue me. They know Bath and Body got no lawsuit out on me.
So you're saying if Bath and Body Works was to sue you, it would be pointless because you don't have nothing to give them. But you say you own a trailer, that you own land, your family's land that was passed down to you. You say you got all of this money with all of this income coming in from these different social media platforms. And then Netta wants to make it seem like, again, Maine was lying about the streams of income lowering. Well, Netta said TikTok did what to her? To him? What did Netta say TikTok did to him? A paid application. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Over 700 people in the building. Over 600 likes. Thank y'all so much to everybody who has double tapped that screen. I really appreciate it. What did Netta say TikTok did to him? He's not on TikTok because of what? Bandited him. Thank you so much. TikTok bandited him. So that means that TikTok bandited him, that the monetization was taken. What did your nigga just say Facebook did to him? It was just last week. Facebook did what? Hacked, correct. So if all of your sources of income besides YouTube have been taken away, because he said Facebook, right? He said TikTok, right? Those are two streams of income. And Facebook pays more than TikTok. Okay, not YouTube, but it does pay more than TikTok. Way more. So if you lose two streams of sources of income, you don't work, you don't have an actual job, okay? You are solely dependent on the YouTube check. And that's only one stream of income. When you're used to just off Facebook alone, you can pay all your bills and then have plenty left after that. Like how you were able to go on the meet and greet when you were with Carlos, and you had to pay for it. It was coming out of your pocket, but you had an account that had $20,000 in it. And with that $20,000, that was what was used to make it so that y'all were flying out to meet and greets and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. That's what you said. And then it went from you having accounts with $20,000 in it to, after they take 700, you only gonna have 600 left. When y'all had your viral success, you weren't worried about money. All of the cars and stuff y'all were renting, the nice hotels and stuff y'all were paying to stay at, and all of that, trying to fake it till you make it. You just didn't make it. So now you gotta stop faking. Yeah. People pay attention to that. We ain't stupid. Like I keep saying, like, we're not dumb. We see you. Now you don't want us to, because you're pushing an image. You're projecting onto us something that don't have nothing to do with us. It has everything to do with you and nothing to do with us. Mm-hmm. And you're mad at us because your income is dropping, and on top of it dropping, we notice. That's the problem. See, I'm a bad bitch. So, Joe nigga, if my income was going up or down, you would have no idea. No idea. Because I'm not fake. I'm not trying to keep up with nobody or anything like that. Mm-mm. I have my own style. I like me. I like how I do. I like how I rock. Like, what are you talking about? But you mad at us. Shut your mouth. You put all your business in the street. You do that. You put your life out there for people to know. Y'all online talking about Thoth, live talking about stuff. My credit score was 700 and I was 200. Did nobody ask him what his credit score was? We didn't ask. We didn't ask Charles if you should try to put the car payment on his credit card, although his credit limit is at 400 and the car payment is 700. But we didn't ask none of that. And you said that he couldn't do it because he basically broke. Your credit score don't go up that high. Your credit limit don't go up high enough to even pay a bill that we owe. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Mm-hmm. See, while Charles had a job, it was more manageable because they at least had that income coming in, because welding, he made a decent, coin. But Netta got him fired from his job. Not Carlos. No, Netta. Charles got fired from his job because his job seemed that on social media he was other than in another location than where he said he was with fake doctor's notes. That y'all have been paying a female to make for y'all until you met Carlos, and Carlos said, "Why pay her when I can get it done for free?" See, Charles got fired, idiot, because you couldn't do this without him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, don't nobody came and would come to just see you, Otis. You needed Charles. So you would have Charles write fake doctors to get fake doctors excuses and whatnot so that he can leave and come on this imaginary meet and greet with you. That was your idea to do the meet and greet, not Charles.
Incoming call.
That doesn't have any. Here come my daughter. I'll call it back.
Incoming call.
I'll call it back. Okay, like that. So yeah, this just gotta be all connected to. I knew it wasn't connected to it. So yeah, so it's like, no, you got him fired at the end of the day, because he got fired because they seen that he was at events with you. Hello. That's why he got popped. Mm-hmm. He didn't get popped because Carlos wrote a bad doctor's note. He got popped because on social media, it was proven that he was not at work. Jobs check your social media. They do. What you think because at work his name was Rolandis, that they wouldn't put two and two together? That they wouldn't put two and two together? Because you call him Saul, they're not going to find him? Although if you type in Rolandis, Saul pops up. The name is connected. Yeah. Because it's his email. All of that stuff is connected to it. The same email his slow ass used for work is the same email he used on his TikTok. So it was easy to find him. Super easy. So again, how was that Carlos's fault? It's not. Even if they popped him because the doctor's note was trash. They didn't fire him because of the doctor's note. He got fired because he lied about his whereabouts. He lied and said he was home due to an illness, and it showed him on social media getting out of rental cars with another man. You. So yeah. They probably fired him because they saw who he was dating. They don't play all that queer shit down there at the mill. Won't play that goddamn queer shit down here. You take that fucking porch monkey over there. You take that ape gorilla back there. You do what you need to do. Can't do no shit around here, man. Got to get you over there. You looking fucking bear man. Like, yeah, no. Not gonna be able to work here, brother. It's not because you're black. It's because you're another black. Like, It's not because you're a black man. It's because you're fucking one. So, yeah. So, deuces. So, that's just what that were. So, yeah, he lost that income. So, after he lost that income, y'all were forced to do social media together. The issue behind that is there was no plan B. There was no, what if people get bored of me being ugly? There was no plan after that. When people get tired of looking at me, what's next? That's the issue. Because you don't have a plan B, you're stagnant. Uh-huh. See, that's why we're moving on with the content, because we're not about to make you pop. Not at all. You sold this and you sold that. We'll see. We'll see. We sure will. We'll see. Because we're definitely that. Popping. And we will remain Absolutely. So again, your comeback was dry. Go back to the drawing board. I'm thinking tomorrow, after we do our Tyler Perry live, that maybe we'll do some commentary over all of the proof that we have that Joe Nicka is a scammer and has been scamming people and hates black people. Putting all those clips together and talking about it, because I feel that people need to know what they're dealing with. You need to know what you're dealing with. You can't argue with somebody saying something out of their own mouth. Notice how anytime I play the clip of him saying that he don't like black people and that he don't want to be no black woman, all of the trolls or anybody that defends him or supports him are quiet. Notice they don't say a word. Because y'all black. That's why y'all don't say nothing. Because he's talking to you. It's hard, though. When you kiss an ass, it's hard to see anything else. When you're a yes man, it's hard to see anything else. Your whole goal is to appease that person. But when it's in your face, it's in your face. Then it's like you gotta pick. You gotta pick a team. Integrity or kiss an arse. Which one is more important to you? Is where it boils down to. But I gotta get out of here, y'all. I gotta call my daughter back. And we will be live again tomorrow, twice. Because we're gonna do a Tyler Perry live, and then we'll come back and do like another like talking-ish, maybe hot topic, and throw Netta in there too. Since Netta wants to play, let's play, because this is what we do. That's all of you guys. So I'll see y'all on the next live. I love you. Thank you for all the super stickers. Thank you. And shout out to, I think I shouted y'all, but I want to make sure. Okay, let's get this together. There we go. Shout out to Hope. Thank you so much, Hope. I really appreciate you for the cash out. Thank you so much. Okay, I love y'all. And until the next one. Bye.